What up, world? Tonight I'm gonna do a playthrough of Illusion of Gaia from the Super Nintendo, and hopefully we're gonna have a good time. There's my chatbot. This is one of my favorite games from back in the day. Start journey. School. My name is Will. That works out because that's also my name. A year has passed since I went to the Tower of Babel with my father. My father and his party met with disaster. Somehow I made it back to South Cape. I still can't believe my father is gone. I'll never believe it. When I grow up, I'll be an explorer and see the world. Somewhere, I will meet my father. Teacher, that's all for today's lesson. You four do your best not to fall behind. Demons have appeared outside of town. If you go very far, you must go with your parents. I'll see you guys at the usual place. I have to go home first. I'll see you guys there later. If you don't hurry home, your mother will think that you were kept after school. Like always, the cave at the seashore. Oh, Will, please recite with me. The world shines on brightly through eternity. Dark space. This acts as a hub for transforming and saving. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I will help you on your journey. Only one with the dark power can see this space. You are the chosen one. In the dark space, you can record a travel journal. Stop there before you depart. Record what's happened so far. Finish recording. Continue your journey, then go. Hey, Will, how many times have I told you not to come up here? You have a habit of jumping down from places. Well, I guess I can't really stop you. Found a red jewel. He raised the red jewel. Red jewels fly to jeweler gems in a single ray of light. You look like a fast runner. To run, push the control pad twice. I am the jeweler gem. I control the 7 seas. I'm holding one of the red jewels for you. Just want to see you. Is that right? How do you do? Once you hold up the red jewels, you'll have to come running to my place. I am a famous master of disguises. If you saw me in another town, you wouldn't know me. No sooner was the door to Seth's house opened than the jar came flying out. What's wrong with having a little fun with my hard-earned money? It's no joke, that man. I put up with it for Seth's sake, but if it weren't for him, I'd have left long ago. I can't pull it up. He hooked a red gem, but I have to wait for him to move spots. I feel sorry for Seth. I understand why. He hates to see his parents fighting every day. This is Lance's house. He lives here with his frail mother. Your father has been lost at the Tower of Babel for a year now. It seems like only yesterday. I think there's a gem downstairs in the jar, I think. What are these? Yep, there it is. My astronomer friend said something very strange. A star is approaching the Earth. This guy's a pain in the ass because he never moves. Seaside Cave. It was natural for the 4 friends to call the Seaside Cave their second home. Usually when lessons were done at the school, they gathered there to talk and play games until sundown. What is it, Will? It's late. I'm playing cards with Seth. Wait a minute. Ha ha ha, I'm going to win again for sure. Suddenly, Eric rushed in with a desperate look on his face. Ah, news, big news. The Princess of Edward Castle has run away. They say she came to South Cape. That's all? You came in such a hurry that I thought something really big had happened. The princess is probably that spoiled girl Kara, the one you like so much. Liar, maybe the soldiers will come here looking for her. The soldiers from Edward Castle look so cool, I want a steel helmet too. I'm not interested in girls, I like adventures better. Will, get over here and sit next to Eric. Now, I want to see Will's mysterious power. You haven't seen it? He can move things without touching them. He moved the statue that's in the corner of the cave. Show me again. Oh, it moved! Next, pick a card, any card. I'll put 4 cards face down. Pick the one you think is the Ace of Diamonds. It actually doesn't matter which card you pick because no matter what you pick, it's going to be the ace. Pick the one you think is the Ace of Diamonds. Will picks up a card. It is the Ace of Diamonds, of course. Ah, right. I'm speechless. How are you speechless if you said something? Hey Seth, this is some type of psychic power, right? Yeah, it must be some kind of psychic power thing. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was magic. Most people have 5 senses: sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. I think Will's psychic power is some kind of 6th sense. What Seth says is too complicated for me to understand. Oh. One more game with Seth and I'm going home. Aha, I'm gonna win again for sure. If I could only do that. Oh my god, he actually moved for once. It was already dark by the time Will left the cave. There's the other original. He lifted the string she thought. I've had times where I've had to leave that cave like 50, 60 times before he finally moved. It's all random. Alright, talk to you. I envy you when I see the sea breeze blowing your hair like that. Not like mine under this scarf. My friend Eric lives here. This is the biggest house in South Cape. We'll envy people born to rich families. It's the little things in life that make you rich or poor. Well, heard any good stories? Everyone's jealous of this big house. It's nothing. We moved to this town before anyone else. Don't worry, I'm not on fire. It's just a treatment for my sore body. Cleaning this big house all day makes my brain ache. So why isn't the fire coming out of your head? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're playing red light, green light. It's strange this game is like red light, green light. How long have we been playing this? A long time. I travel around to people's houses selling weapons used to fight demons. I may live in troubled times, but I won't sell a weapon to a child. I'm worried. There's been a lot of strange merchants lately doing business. Nice smell. There's no stove, so I'm cooking in this pot. Hold it. Many demons are prowling around outside the town. Didn't your teacher warn you not to leave town without your parents? I don't have any parents, you dick. This is my house. The pie that Grandma Lola is making smells really great. The pig's wrecking the room. Wink, wink. Hamlet, you shouldn't snort at strangers. Is this your house? Yeah, so? Frankly, you look a little shabby. Well, excuse me, princess. Your father, mother, not here, huh? Is this a picture of your parents? My father's an explorer, I know, Ullman, the explorer. They say he was lost. He'll come back someday. Are you sad? No? I'd be sad if it were me. I'm sorry. Anyway, is there a piano here? No, there isn't, but Grandma Lola is a great singer. They're singing upstairs now. They have such loud voices. Welcome home, Will. When I sing opera, I lose track of time. Dinner's not ready yet. Oh my, I haven't sung like this in a long time. Your Grandma Lola used to be a singer. I fell in love with her voice. That's why I married her. Ha ha ha. Oh, you, bringing up a thing like that. Will, you shouldn't be surprised to hear that. The girl who was singing with me a minute ago... Dun dun. No! Scream from downstairs. It's that girl screaming. Princess, I've been looking for you. I don't know you. Be gone. What are you saying? If I don't take you home, I'll lose my head. What do I care if you lose your head? Princess, do you think I have nothing better to do than chase you down? I must take you home. It's the king's orders. I'm sorry I lied to you. I'm King Edward's daughter, Kara. I feel as though we've met before, as if we were good friends. So, that girl likes to play practical jokes. Edward Castle. There's a big viaduct under the castle. Your grandfather designed it. What? Really? I used to be a great architect. There's a prison under the castle. It's built like a maze to keep the prisoners from escaping. I feel bad that I built a prison where people disappear and are never heard from again. Enough serious talk. Let's eat dinner. I've made a delicious pie. Let's sit at the table upstairs. We sat down to a feast of snail pie with whipped cream. I wonder if this is where Undertale got the idea for snail pie. I only got one piece, but Grandpa Bill ate half the pie. That night, Will dreamed that Kara and he took a trip around the world. And the next morning, something began to happen. I had more snail pie for breakfast. I left you a slice. Good morning, Will. A letter has come for you from King Edward. This is what is written in the letter. Bring the crystal ring from Omen's Things to Edward Castle. King Edward. I've been in a bad mood ever since I saw this letter. Oh, Will, I'll teach you a spell. When I'm upset, humming this tune makes me feel better. Lola hummed a strange melody. Even though Will had never heard it before, it seemed oddly familiar. You've learned Lola's melody. Be careful. A crystal ring, never heard of it. There was nothing like that in the luggage your father Omen left behind. Maybe we could go to Edward Castle, we could see the princess. King Edward has summoned you to the castle. Well, just be careful. This is King Edward's castle. I must report this intrusion. Will shows the letter to the guard. A guest of the king. I'm sorry, you may pass. Don't raise your voice and mind your manners. In exchange, I'll give you one red jewel. So you're Will. You were summoned by King Edward. Be careful when you meet with him. I love you. Well, he's shy. I'm glad that somewhere in the world there is someone who is thinking of me. This is the princess's room. Strangers can't enter. Who is it? A guest? This is just a shabby boy. It's me, Kara. Oh, that voice. Let him in, or I'll tell everyone your old nickname. Oh, pardon me. Please enter. You, yesterday. I was told to bring the crystal ring to King Edward. Terrible. It's terrible. Again, my father is trying to take something important from someone. I've escaped from the castle before, and now they won't let me go out. Recently, something very strange has happened in the castle. My mother has hired a famous hunter. It's ominous. Princess, let's go. I feel scared. My father and mother seem to have changed. Please save me. Take me out of here, please.
Princess.
Please come back, Will.
This is the underground prison. Innocent people can't enter.
Really? That's funny, because usually that's where innocent people wind up.
The inventory room is before you. Climb the stairs to meet the king. Interview room. I thought I said inventory room.
Recently, a hunter was hired. I wonder what the king is thinking.
So you are Will. If you want to see the king, keep your wits about you.
That's the same thing. The king sent you a letter. Talk to him.
You're Will. You look so shabby. Well, did you bring the crystal ring? How dare you say such a thing to me? Guards, throw this impudent weasel in prison. Then go to Will's house and find the ring. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, save me! Did you say ma'am?
Queen's a bitch. Edward's prison.
I wonder why I have to suffer so. I wonder what will become of me now. Anyway, I have to think of a way to get out of here. Someone was chained to this ball. This moss has seen thousands of prisoners come and go. Those prisoners must have been encouraged by any sign of life. It's locked. Pretty much just gotta wait here. A soldier's whisper comes from a hole in the ceiling. It's today's ration of bread. Even Moss drinks water. Will tasted some of the bread. The bread is hard. It's the worst thing he's ever tasted. For some reason, he really misses Grandma Lola's creative cuisine. Time passes slowly, but the long day is ending. It pains me to think of the prisoners' feelings, not knowing what they should do. While I was trying to think of a way out, I drifted off to sleep. A familiar voice speaks from the flute. Will, this is your father. Father? You were a cute child, but now you've grown up. Isn't Grandma Lola's pie delicious? Why is everybody always talking about my grandma's pie in this thing? Sure, Dad. Where are you? I can't tell you now. I have something to ask of you. Listen. Yes, if it's your wish. I want you to save me. I, too, was once held in this cell. Look at the left-hand wall. This? Have you heard anything from Grandpa Bill? Grandpa, he was an architect. Your grandpa knows the secret of that stone. Secret? Starting now, you will encounter a terrible thing. Do I have to? Pick up the stone your enemy left. The power of the crystal is contained there. That power will prove to be your ally. You must make a pilgrimage to the ruins of the world to find the mystic statues. The closer you get to the crystal, the stronger the evil power will be. Will, no time. Quickly, first, to the Incan ruins. The flute's voice fades and disappears. Wink, wink. It's locked. I wonder if this is Kara's pig. What luck, there's a letter and a key tied to its tail. The letter read, Sorry to hear that you're in prison. It's terrible what my father's done, but hear what I have to say. I too am a prisoner, in a prison of silk and gold. Oh, a fresh loosen of guy flew through. Hey, hello, VG Review Authority. But tonight I will leave the castle forever. What brings you to play this game? This is one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm doing a playthrough on it. You also will be free, Kara. Got the key. I am Gaia, the source of all life. I'll give you some advice. When you defeat all the enemies in the area, you will get a jewel that increases your abilities. Push the start button to see the locations of your enemies. Find the demons and defeat them. Nice, how long is... let's see. Probably 2-3 years was the last time I played it. But I first played this when I was about 5 or 6, I think. As he turns the prison key, the steel door opens with a dull sound. I don't need anyone's help. I can get out by myself. Okay, what do you say? Is there... nah, not here. HP up. Your HP power has increased. Have you played Soul Blazer and Terra Nigma? Yes, I have. I'll probably do playthroughs on them as well. When you defeat all the enemies around you, a jewel will appear. So actually, I played this. This is the first game that I played in the trilogy. Then I played Soul Blazer and then Terra Nigma, but I actually never finished playing Terra Nigma, so I have to get back to that at one point. How far did you get into? Bloody Mary, I think, the Queen fight. Power up. Your strength has increased. More strength, more damage. I can one-shot the bats. Oh, there's Lily. Oh, you'll be in for a treat when you get back to that. Yeah, probably. I gotta wait for this thing to come back up again. Come here, or the demon will get you. Which demon? There's a fuck ton of them. What are you doing? Well, if you want to stand next to me, you want to get smacked. Herb? You found an herb. Healing items in this game are so scarce. You can't purchase any. There's a limited amount of herbs you can find in the... oh my god, I missed all those shits. There's a limited number of herbs you can find, and they only heal 5 HP. Nope, nope. Gotcha. Your defensive power has increased. Yeah, but... behind Link to the Past is probably the RPG I played the most of. Well, not considering World of Warcraft, since that's an MMORPG. Yeah, I remember the first half of this game being tougher than the second half. Like the vampires are probably the most annoying fight in the beginning half. Did you have less health and healing bars, I should say? Yeah. All you gotta do is not get hit. Easier said than done sometimes. When you defeat the enemies, a shining silver dark gem will appear. If you collect 100 of these, you gain 1 life. Even if you're defeated, you won't have to go back very far. Easier said than done, especially when you're first trying to figure it out. Yeah. There's the elite bat. Coming for you. HP increase. Flower in the corner. Try playing the flute. Play the melody. He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. He heard a soft voice from somewhere. Go to the switch on the right-hand wall. The door won't open unless you push the switch on the count of 3. When I shout, push the switch. Push the switch. Can't talk. I'll count. 1, 2, 3. Don't make a mistake. Yeah, the door is open. Go in. I don't know why it makes that sound effect. I need to get Frieden. Honest questions that you haven't played the game more than I have. What's up? Does plot make any more sense the more you play it? Let's see. The plot is that you're pretty much the destined Dark Warrior, and you have to stop the comet from destroying the planet. Will hears a voice in his head. Will, I've been waiting a long time for you to come. I am Frieden. I am eternal. Let me help you on your journey. As time goes by, you'll come to understand my nature. Will gradually lose his consciousness. Like, it starts off fine enough. Yeah, it's like just your typical, like, you get thrown into this plot, and you gotta run with it. And then as it progresses, you find out more about the history of the world, what's going on, your own destiny. But then somewhere down the road it just gets insane and things don't really follow anymore. It all leads in... Everything leads into something. Or at least I haven't been able to follow it. It's like... You're pretty much like the chosen warrior. Like, you got the destiny to save the world from catastrophe. Oh, I forgot this one. His head comes off. As a kid, I thought this was the coolest thing ever, was when you turn into Frieden the Dark Knight. I still think it's pretty badass. He found a red jewel. And the red jewels is all actually connected to Soul Blazer, because when you collect all 50, something happens. And it has to do with the first game. Which I guess if I was doing playthroughs, I should have played Soul Blazer first. Defense has increased. It should be the end. When the enemies are destroyed, Will can return to his original shape. Like, you go into the dark space and you can become one of the Dark Warriors. Pretty much the spirit of a... I think it's a boss fight. Yeah, it is a boss fight. Which one is it? Could have sworn there was supposed to be a red gem in here. There it is, okay. You pretty much can't backtrack for the most part in this game, so you have to find all the red jewels in the areas. I saw you, but I'm surprised you can change your shape like that. I'm Lily, an Ittery girl protected by the flower spirit. How? How do you know a melody you could only have heard from us? I learned it from Grandma Lola. She hummed it whenever she was upset. I have had some of her pie. It tastes rather unusual, doesn't it? Everybody's had his grandmother's pie. What the fuck? You know my grandmother? Actually, she asked me to rescue you. The Elder is calling. I have to go. We'll meet again. Goodbye, Will. I think the manual came with a guide that says where the red jewels are. I never actually owned the manual. Actually, I borrowed the game from my cousin when I was little, and then, like, down the road I got my own copy of it, but right now I'm just playing on the emulator. What did I get? I got the one from the guard, I got the one from the chest, the rest of the switch, and the barrel. There should only be 4 in Edward's Castle as far as I remember. Alright, so now I gotta go find Kara. Are you going to take Kara out of the castle? Don't let the king find you. Please take care of the princess. I love you. Well, he's shy. Okay, their dialogue doesn't change. Of course you've come. Thank you. Was the guard asleep outside? His nickname is Old Snorehead, sleeping again. Your little pig has come. His name is Hamlet. Cute, isn't he? He's very smart. He has some kind of strange pig power. Please, take me out of here. I go back to the basement to get a nice big leg of yak. You found a large, yummy, roasted leg of yak. Everything's ready. Let's go before the soldiers find us. Yeah, I just checked the manual, haha. At last, we leave. You should have 7 total. Yeah, I have 7. They hurry to Will's. So I got the 3 from South Cape, then I got the 4 here, then there should be 1 in Italy Village coming up. I think I have to check the wood pile. It's funny, it's like no matter how much time passes, I can pretty much remember all the gems are. What's happened? It's awful. Who would do such a thing? Well, Hamlet was fucking the place up yesterday. My grandparents. Grandpa Bill, Grandma Lola. I'll look upstairs. What happened? Look at the wall. This mark, a jackal. The jackal's here. Jackal? Jackal! He looks like a jackal! He's the hunter hired by my mother. An evil man who will stop at nothing. Once he starts after you, there's no stopping him. He has no regard for human life. My grandpa and grandma. Don't worry, you two. You're the one who... Who are you? I'm Will's friend. Lily, do you know anything about this? It's okay, your grandpa and grandma are safe. They're in my village. Your village? Italy Village. I've never heard of this village. Naturally, my village has a barrier around it. Ordinary people like you can't see it. Let's go, Will. Okay. I'm going too. It's far too dangerous for a princess. You can't stop royalty. I'll do whatever I want. Typical princess. I think something good is going to happen. It's just like a random-ass statement. Before we go to my village, should we meet the townspeople? We might not be back here for a long time. Are you ready to go? I think something wonderful is going to happen. You already said that. No, from here on there will be many hardships. You're nitpicking. That's what I expected. Have you ever been outside the castle? Crazy girl. Are you totally ignorant of the world? Will is my friend, understand? Hey Will, aren't you my friend too? Yes, of course. I'm glad. Will, let's go hand in hand. Together the 3 set off for Lily's village. Cafe was about to go down. How forceful, LOL. Yeah, they just kind of pull me to and fro. Italy Village. This is my village, but you're probably surprised that there are no houses. Well, Will, try playing the melody that called to me under Edward Castle. He softly played the melody he had learned from Lola. The melody carried on the wind, spread over the meadow. Were you surprised? There's a barrier around this village. Most people can't see it. The princess is getting to be a bother. On the road, all I heard was, "My feet hurt, I'm thirsty, I'm tired of hearing it. I can't help it, my feet hurt." "Oh, okay, well, come with me, I'll show you my house." Found the red jewel. I guess I'll check the house first. The Incas who lived here were a tribe without a written language. Their legends are left in song. Even in seemingly meaningless melodies, there is a message. There are no other children Lily's age in the village. Please become friends. Will, over here. You're safe. Good. Good. A terrible thing happened to us. A man called the Jackal came to the house with some soldiers. He almost got us. Grandpa panicked. I destroyed their digestion with the poisoned marsupial pie. Then I ran away. Lily, thank you. I didn't know that Princess Carrot came too. We didn't ask her to come along. Will, this is my house. You can look around the village, but then come back here. Lily, wait, I'll go too. Many people have come here to gather Incan gold, but many who set foot in the Incan ruins have never returned. The ruins are an ancient tomb. Why can't you leave them alone? It's said that a messenger appeared here when the ancient world was about to be destroyed. Then, all around the world, disease and famine began to increase. This planet had always been peaceful. Psycho Dash. Telekinetic powers activate! Well, actually, it would be Psychokinesis, I guess. Psycho Dash can now be used. Only young Will can use the Psycho Dash. You can smash walls and obstacles by hurling yourself against them. Use the attack button to save energy. Try running down that hill and keep running, you'll be surprised. I take you like Zelda, which would you say is your favorite? I've played Link to the Past so many times, I gotta say it's my favorite, but behind that is probably Ocarina of Time, like most people will say. I gotta go down here before this guy pops up. Will hears a quiet voice behind him. You've come, Will. Let's see. Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time. Link's Awakening. Both of the Oracle games are pretty good. They're up there. Like, I like a lot of the top-down 2D Zeldas, but Ocarina of Time is definitely my favorite 3D. After that would probably be Twilight Princess? Maybe Twilight Princess. Or tie that with Wind Waker. A lot of people gave Skyward Sword crap, but I actually enjoyed that game. And Breath of the Wild is pretty good, but I have to actually get back to that. I went to Best Buy the night that the Switch came out. I got the Switch, I got Zelda, I got a fucking guidebook and everything, pretty much everything I could get for it. How do you think the newest one stacks up to the older ones? The newest one, I can't really compare it to the old ones, because the old ones were a top-down action-adventure, whereas the newest one is a open-world RPG action-adventure, kind of. Like, they have the same premise, but they play entirely different. Zelda 2 is a bit of an outlier. I really did not play a lot of Zelda 2. I never beat that one. I played it for probably upwards of an hour. I just wasn't a big fan of the side-scrolling on that one. But let's see. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is pretty good, but I think it's way too different from the old ones. I really do enjoy the top-down perspective ones. The 2D ones are great. I wish that they would come out with more of them. They could. I don't know why they haven't ported the old ones to some kind of virtual console on the Switch yet, because I don't know, probably because they already have them on 3DS or something like that, so they don't want to like oversaturate the mobile market, since the Switch is kind of also mobile. Well, Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker can arguably be considered open world as well. Did you mean compare Breath of the Wild to those two? I haven't played Breath of the Wild myself. Yeah, I've only completed 2 of the dungeons in Breath of the Wild so far. There's 2 more, and then there's all like DLC, all the shrines and everything like that. I have to get back to that and play it, but I got addicted to playing PUBG for a long time. I kind of taken a detour. Elder, I'm here in the flowers. I've lived too long. I can't live without the protection of the flower spirit. You really look like your father. It seems like only yesterday that he came to this village. My father? Your mother, Shira, was the only daughter of your grandparents Bill and Lola. She was very beautiful. Your father fell in love with her and took her from the village. All of the Itari tribe have a strange power, but Shira's was especially strong. She made a barrier to hide the town, but your father came through it easily. Come to think of it, he was unusual too. Were you summoned by your father? That fulfills Lola's prophecy. Hey, isn't prophecy supposed to be settled with a state? Do you plan to go? Yes. Good, I will entrust you with the Incan statue handed down to the village. The statues are the key to the Incan riddle, untouched by human hands for hundreds of years. One statue is enshrined in the cave below. I haven't played any of the Zeldas after Wind Waker now that I think about it, as well as Majora's Mask. You didn't play Majora's Mask, man? You gotta get on that, man. That's a great game. Use all of your skills to find it. Okay, it's not letting me. It's faster to do that than go down the ladder. Psycho Dash. You found Incan Statue A. Haha, I will one day. Yeah, do you have a 3DS? I hear a lot of good things about Majora's Mask. It's a really good game. It's pretty much just the assets from Ocarina of Time, but with its own storyline. No, I don't have one. Alright, you probably get like a emulated version of it for like a... yeah, you can probably do it that way. There's an old legend in this village. A child with a good heart who controls the dark power will set out to save the world. At that time, a huge comet will enter Earth's orbit and a dark power will arise. Those are the words of the Itari legend. How's the Elder? When you fought the demon at Edward Castle, did you find a shiny silver stone? There's a strange power in that stone. Even if defeated by an enemy, if you have 100 of them, you will live again. What? Moon Tribe? I know, not a tribe, more like a strange shadow form. A high mountain peak near here has become their home. Shall we go? Yes, let's go. Okay, I'll lead. I'm going too. I want to see the Moon Tribe. Since I escaped the confinement of the castle, I want to see and hear everything. No, it's too dangerous for princesses. If you don't want to bother Will, just wait here quietly. I seem to be the only one left out, so I'll talk to Grandma Lola. Nya nya. Garrett is such a brat, man, I swear to God. She's sulking. It's a good medicine for a selfish girl. The mountain pass will be difficult, but let's do the best we can. So Will and Lily go to the peak where the Moon Tribe lives. Yeah, they re-released Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on the 3DS, and it's that character development. Yeah, pretty much. She goes from being bratty to kind of like the dependable shoulder you can lean on. Ah, we've arrived. This is the Moon Tribe's home. Good evening. Out for a stroll? Who is it? Up, up. This body is lighter than air. What are you? Should I guess who? I don't know. Wrong. Actually, we are the Moon Tribe, also known as Shadows. No matter what you answer, because no matter what you say, you're wrong. The comet is a vehicle of destruction whose evil light has changed all creatures. It's a remnant of a weapon from a terrible battle long ago. The world will be unbearable? Yes, you're bright, but you're still immature. Wherever there's light, there are shadows. We who were changed by being bathed in light only once will spend our future in a world without light. We've transcended time and have lived long. We saw the destruction of the Incan Empire. The Incan statue sleeps in the cave below. If you like, we'll give it to you. At any rate, go look in the cave. Coo. But I haven't owned any consoles newer than GameCube, so unless it came out on PC, I don't play a lot of the more modern games. They had Master Quest released on GameCube, I think, but I think that was just an Ocarina of Time remaster. I don't know if Majora's Mask was on it. Majora's Mask, GameCube. Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Zelda 2, Adventure Link, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Damn, that's on Amazon for $163. You could buy it used for $64. Christ, that is expensive. Isn't it a bit buggy? I don't know. I never actually played it on GameCube. I had the original on the N64, then I got the re-release on the 3DS. Master Quest port, I mean. I don't know. It comes once every 800 years. This is the 4th time. The more light that reaches you, the stronger the dark power. What will be born to the light this time? One of my party has been kidnapped. Know your destination. Maybe someone's chasing you. Coo. This is the final shape of those touched by the comet's light. They are horrible creatures whose hearts are filled with hatred and destruction. If you can destroy them within 20 seconds, I'll give you the Incan statue. Coo. Helps if I hit them. Hey, good boy. I'll give you the Incan statue. You've got Incan statue B. Oh, that statue, you are great. There are 2 statues. Go to Incan ruins? Yes, my father summoned me. I don't want to fight the demons, but if my father's alive, I'll risk anything to see him. You don't really understand until you lose your parents. Typical. I understand, let's go to the ruins. They headed to the Incan ruins. I now have 3 notifications on Discord. Here's the entrance to the ruins. They say that this is where the puzzle of the Incan legend is hidden. I heard this story from the Elder when I was a child. After being invaded, the Incas decided to leave their native land to find a new world. They secretly built a huge ship and filled it with priceless gold artifacts. But there's no record of the ship leaving. That's probably the Incan gold ship in the story. I don't think the Elder has ever told that story to any outsider. I wonder what he wants you to do. I just learned that Ocarina of Time on the Master Quest port on the GameCube has different dungeons. Oh, I did not know that. Sneaky, Kara. You're so mean, leaving me behind. How could you do that? Why are you in a place like this? It's dangerous. Lola told me about this place. I've been waiting. I thought you'd left me. You should tell me where you're going. What is Will looking for in the ruins? I can't just wait around and eat while Will is working so hard. I'm waiting here for Will to return. Well, a princess wouldn't understand. I'll wait for you here, okay? Will, I remember what the Elder said. Put the statue in the Lorai Cliff below the ruins where the spirit's breath cannot reach. The valley wind will lead you to the gold ship. They're changed to be more difficult, apparently, so the layout of some puzzles were changed. Well, shoot, now I want to try that. I didn't know that they did that. Lorai Cliff. There was a tremendous wind at the Lorai Cliff. I cannot fucking talk. I'm gonna go through a lot of water. That's probably what the old man meant by the breath of the spirits. This is the cliff with no wind. My heart beats fast. Did you get that jewel in the Ittery Bible? Yes, I did. It was in the woodpile. Ah, damn it. This calculated time is gonna fire. Your defense has increased. Can you hear clicking when I'm pressing the buttons? So I might have to lean back further. That should get the shortcut. Damn it. HP increase. A little bit, yeah, sorry, I'll just lean back a bit. Your HP power is increased. I like that when you get the HP power up, though, it gives you a full heal pretty much. It should be the block. You found the diamond-shaped block. I remember struggling against the boss of this dungeon, so I realized that I could turn Dark Knight for the fight. Yeah, I think I did that the first time I played the game, too. I kept on trying to fight it as well. I mean, you can do it, it just takes a little bit longer because you do like 1 or 2 points less damage. Ladder, ladder, ladder. I wonder how many people joined band to play the flute because of this game. Thinking they could use it to. Can I think this I can Psycho Dash through? Yep. I'm hoping this is a strength one. Yes, alright, we can do more damage finally. Ah. I hate when I do that. I always thought it was funny that he uses the flute like a sword. Yeah, doesn't that mess with the sound quality if I bend it out of shape or something? Must be an indestructible object or something. I should be able to turn it free to nearby. Should be a portal ranger. There's something on the ground there. If I can move that gold statue, I can pass. Another ladder. I don't remember if I get a power for killing them. I know I have to move the statues though. Or a pile of bones. Wait a second. I don't think I do. Yeah, walked right into the fire. I am very certain I don't get a power for killing these guys. Yep, I was right. So I gotta make them respawn and then I have to move them onto the panels. Stepping on a gold tile emits a sound. There are 4 gold tiles. Stand on each of the 4 tiles at the same time. Stand on at the same time? What am I, a magician? Oh, you think I got some kind of psychokinetic power or something I can abuse? Oh, wait, I do. An explorer who sought the Incan gold ship. He lost his life in a trap. Dark space. Freedom time. Change into Dark Knight Freedom. I hate when I hit no on there because it pretty much stops the game and you have to reload it. Defense boost. Your defense has increased. Wind melody. The wind in the valley plays melody. The statue seems to be singing. So I literally just made this overlay right before I started playing this tonight. What do you think of it? You've learned the melody of the wind. I just like send those off. Looks fine to me. That's good. Doesn't overly distract or anything. Yeah, I pretty much made it so it frames the 4x3 window, since all these games are going to be in that resolution. But I also don't know what your old overlay looked like. I didn't have an overlay before that, I just had my camera framed. I was literally just stretching the window to I was stretching the game screen to the window, pretty much. Which kind of makes me feel like I should go redo my Zelda playthroughs with new overlay. Your HP has increased. These are the ones that throw the spears. Geez, stretching out the aspect ratio of these games is a bad idea. It really doesn't affect it too much, it just kind of makes the pixels look a little different. It makes everything look a little bit fatter, pretty much. But if you're not familiar with what the game looks like in the first place, then you really don't notice the difference. And even if you do know what they look like, it doesn't cause any discernible difference. And I wanted to keep in the regular ratio, so I set the relay up that way. I just set it as typing it. Yeah. I don't have a delay set, but there's still that encoding time. I think this is the red jewel. Nope, this is an herb. I didn't already get the red jewel from here, I don't think, right? I am anal as hell when it comes to my inventory. There's one jewel in Ancient Ruins. Yeah, I just forget where in Ancient Ruins they're at. I don't remember finding it yet, so I'll find it eventually. I gotta hit switch to activate these ones. I like how you can pretty much knock them into each other and they do damage to each other when they touch. Your defense has increased. Yeah, I got him. Should be like one more enemy. Okay, it's about Alright, power increase. Strength has increased. Did I go through here yet? No, I did not. Explorer who sought the Incan Gold ship. Anyways, I did a similar thing with my overlay as well, where the game is on the right side of the screen, so no black bars. The skeleton's hand has some kind of charm. Inside is a scrap of paper with this written on it. Father, please come back alive. Nana. When you find the gold ship, buy a crook. Sebas. I do buku damage now. Yeah, that's the red jewel there. I have to come back as Will, that was the problem. Alright, I gotta go find Dark Portal. Was it down here? I think I do this every time I play this game. I need to use Sego Dash to break the statue so I can get to the chest. Probably faster to go this way than wait for the panels. That's where I got the melody. Now I just take the ladder and I go back to the spot. Which one was it? This one? Yep. You know what? Alright, I That gives me the herb. I probably could have got around that just by moving the statues by attacking them or something. And then using my telekinesis power. I need to find the back door to that spot. I'm pretty sure this takes me to the entrance. So I started there, went there. Through here yet. Yeah, that's the diamond block. Came through here. You know what? I think it's the bottom part I have to go through. Oh, well, I'm stuck here now. I have to go through this way. Backtracking! Yeah, this one already. So other than Zelda and Quintet Trilogy, what other kind of games do you play? I play first-person shooters, RPGs, platformers, action-adventure, pretty much everything but sports, and I don't know, what else would it be? I guess pretty much everything but sports games. Pretty much just depends on what I'm in the mood to play. I've been on a retro games kick. Acid slimes. I think that bottom door is where I want to go. That's very broad. Yep. I mean, for like a good year or so, I was pretty much just playing PUBG every night. I got sick of playing PUBG though, because I don't have the really up-to-date computer. Mine's about 6-7 years old at this point. So trying to stream PUBG and keep decent frame rate is nigh impossible. And frame rate gets you killed in that game, like nothing else. Pretty much just taking damage from stupid shit at this point. There's some kind of journal. Note about the Incas. They have no written language. They've left their legends in sound. I have succeeded in deciphering the Incan melody of the wind. Chat in the golden room. Does that mean to play the melody of the wind? Transform back to freedom. Because I have to turn back to Will to play the melody. Last multiplayer games though, because I've got burned out from playing. Yep. Sometimes you just don't want to play with anybody else. Never got into the whole battle royale type games. Yeah, they can be they can give you anxiety because you never know when the fuck somebody's gonna see you and then shoot at you. They can give you a headache from dealing with other people, like squad mates doing stupid shit, which I kind of dealt with on a daily basis. Alright, strength increase. I can't tell you the number of times that I've died because somebody else either just like start taking random shots at somebody, giving away our position, or some other bullshit. HP increase. PUBG itself was a very addicting game, though. It's like crack cocaine. Yeah, this is the room I have to be Will, so let's go transform. There's really no point to me turning to Frieden. Come play COD. COD? Yeah, I used to play League of Legends years ago. I went through the same thing. I don't even have COD installed anymore. Yeah, League of Legends I used to play like every night too with a bunch of friends. But we all kind of just like fell off playing it. One of my friends will play ARAMs now and then, and I'll play with him. Ah, damn. Yeah, it's like Call of Duty, man. It's like I get shitty FPS in that too, so I think I'm alright if I'm not streaming and I play it. But I'm always streaming when I'm playing it, so. Oh, I forgot to send this. I don't remember the last time I played Call of Duty. I uninstalled it probably about 3-4 weeks ago. It's been a long time between that and the last time I played. When touched by the echo of the flute, the gold block began to glow. Should be the fourth from the right. Yep. I played this on an old emulator years ago, and I guess there was something wrong with the filter or something like that, because this whole room would glow and you couldn't figure out which tile you're supposed to step on. So if you didn't remember from before that, the only COD I ever played was COD 2. COD 2 was fun. Statue A. Nope, this one. Is that the Incan statue? Should I fight him as Will or should I fight him as Frieden? Poll time. Will or Frieden? Which do I do? Will? Alright, we'll fight him as Will. I want to see how good you are. Alright, let's do this. I am taking damage though at the moment. Oh my god, I'm just fucking my day up over here. Ah, damn it. Alright, I'll use an herb. There is no safe spot here. I keep taking damage from stupid shit. There's a problem there. Yeah, Will is fragile. Fuck yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm dead. Apparently I'm better off than not trying to dodge the fucking laser. I keep pressing B twice. Bitch. Man, I'm getting fucked up here. I shouldn't let you talk me into this. Oh, there it goes. LOL. Yeah. I am sometimes aware of having fallen in places I know. It must have been a nightmare. Shit, I remember the last time I died in this game. Alright, I'm getting my herbs back. He's trying to beat Edgelord with that death comment. Recognizing us, yep. Best emulator I've ever used. So much easier. Yeah, it's fucked on easier. After the demon disappears, Will returns to his original shape. I should never let you talk me into that! Like, it doesn't even matter if you get hit since you can just kill the boss so much faster. Yep, pretty much. You don't have to stand there, deal with the hands as long as you kill them twice as fast. Hey, a random hole! It seems like a good idea to drop down this. And we're falling, and I don't know how my legs aren't broken. This is the Ink and Gold ship. What? I feel like someone's there. Look, the king has returned. And he's much shorter. It's the king, you're safe. I am the king? It's good to be the king. King, you're safe. Now we can set sail. The queen is in her stateroom. Please show her that you're okay. It's a happy occasion. We have waited for you for such a long time. Oh, king, looking around the ship. But I expect you're tired. Look around and rest in this bed. Best part of this game. Oh, let's say, base. Okay, I go something. Okay, that has to be there, and that goes okay. Why must we flee? It is our home. The mystic statue is in this box. Preparations are being made to set sail. Well, are you going to Crow's Nest? You can watch the ship set sail. It's a mystic statue. Never understood if this is a dream or hallucination. I'm not sure. Through the darkness, a bright light is visible in front of the cave. As the ship sets sail, that light represented the freedom we had just won. I think it's supposed to be a dream or something, I'm not sure. The queen is still wearing the ring she got from the king. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Rick James did say that. That's right. It's the ring he gave her when they were separated by the invaders. Since then, she has thought of nothing but him. Good, you have returned safely. As you were told, until now I've been guarding the mystic statue of the wind. That's the statue rewarded by the spirits. It's in the jewel box in the storehouse below. Look for yourself. Ira stole that shit. High on life after defeating that boss. I got spanked when I was playing Will, but when Frieden beat the shit out of him. Oh, Short King, look there. The ship is coming out of the cave. Nice transition. After living in darkness for so long, the brightness is like a new beginning. Or maybe an end. How can invaders come to destroy a world as beautiful as this? Kneecaps of steel! I am the bronze kneecap! Sleepy time. I fell into a deep sleep and was pulled inside a dream. Mama, is that you? You can't spell freedom without free. A dream within a dream. Mother, it's Inception. Mother! Will's mother, Shira. Look in the sky. The comet is so beautiful. After years and years, the comet approaches Earth, then recedes. Some say it's an unlucky star. Some say it's a lucky star. Will, what do you think? I'll say lucky. Alright, then hope that happiness doesn't slip away. Will, I am always watching over you. Inception. Will! Will, wake up! You were acting strange, so we followed you. Then we reached a strange town. Wait, don't call it strange, I was born there. It's invisible. I'd call that pretty strange. Will, you can't go on a journey without telling us. Since we're friends, we have to share good times and bad. You're back so late, the elder must have read your fortune. He said that you were floating alone on the sea. I was so surprised. Do these dialogues actually change anything other than the text that immediately follows? Not really. Just all like, this is where the Inca were standing. It's all like exposition. Don't talk to that yet. I have to go find Seth. I think he's outside. This is Eric. I was surprised. Oh, it's you, Will. Don't scare me. Eric's a scaredy cat. I found a strange jewel on board the ship. I'll give it to you. Fly, fly, Gem. Fly, fly. Alright, now we can go talk to Kara, who is a sticky-fingered little princess. They perished waiting for the king's return. I can't stand anything that disrupts people's peaceful lives. The queen's mummy sleeps silently. There's a gold ring on her long, slender, bony finger. That ring must be one of the artifacts put on the ship. This is the most valuable of all the artifacts. Many people have lost their lives trying to get rich by finding this ring. I want the ring. It's so pretty. I really must have it. Have you no shame? You could be cursed. What? Riversong. This has 0 replay value, so they know no one will know the difference. I mean, I'm replaying it. I got many times I've played it, so I like it. Maybe it belongs to Riversong. Oh shit. In this part of the ocean, there are fish that are as dangerous as well as sharks. What? Are you okay? Wow! That's Seth. It's coming from the deck. Good thing I talked to Seth already. What happened to Seth? Something happened? It's Seth! A huge, enormous, giant fish ran into the ship, sob. I mean, those 3 words that all mean the same exact thing, and you had to say them back to back? Seth fell in the water, sob. He was swallowed, gulp, sob. I mean, it's fun, but every playthrough is the same. It is. It's no Undertale. What was that? I mean, I like the combat in the game. I like the whole transformation. Ah, it's the fish again. We'll all be dessert. Did you get the jewel in the ship? I didn't. Yeah, I got it. Stop crying and grab this, or you'll go fall overboard. Whoa, You've just come to? I've lost everyone. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. You recover quickly, like a lizard's tail. I've read about being adrift, but I never thought it would happen to me. Disasters sometimes happen suddenly. Fantasy Freak. Your typical linear RPG. Don't be upset. Don't think about the future, let's just enjoy drifting. I'm starved, I'll have that meat I brought from the castle. The meat you brought from the castle? Shoot, I'm the one holding it. We bit off some of the meat. It was better than any food we'd ever had. Drifting, Day 2. Beautiful. Even after seeing it all day, I still never get tired of it. It's fine for games too great for one playthrough, though. What are you doing? The poor fish! Different strokes for different folks. Not really. Most RPGs have a party you can switch up at least, but this has more interest in combat. Yeah. Beautiful, even. What are you doing? The poor fish! I think this is one I just have to wait for time to pass. It's more of an action-adventure game with aspects of an RPG. Time passed slowly with nothing to break the monotony. Kara just stared at the fish all day. Will couldn't stand it. He walked around on the raft and talked to Kara many times. Which early RPGs can you switch up the parties? Final Fantasy is like the earliest RPG I can think of that you could do that. A minute seemed like forever, but he could hear the march of time. Drifting, Day 4. I have a premonition. Help is coming. What? Something is drifting here. In this era, nearly all of them. Final Fantasy IV has a lot of characters, but it's static what party you'll have. There was a letter in the jar. The contents read, "We are on a ship on our way to be sold as forced labor in an unknown land. If anyone reads this, please save us, Sam." My premonition. You said you wanted to be saved, but it's me who needs to be saved. Oh, I'm so starved. You should have caught that fish. If you had, I can't hurt such a pretty fish. Are you saying it's better to starve? Raw fish gives me the creeps. I can't eat it. Besides, the fish is fighting to stay alive. Fish feel pain. Have you ever thought of how the fish feels? If you want to eat it, go ahead. I'm not going to eat it. Typical vegan. Kara didn't say anything all day. A typical princess. She's such a bother. Drifting, Day 7. Drifting first week, a school of fish. He reached the end of his rope. If he didn't eat more, he thought he would starve. Nom 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 nom. Do I have to get the full health? Did the SNES Dragon Quest let you change? I never played those. I think they had a static party. Sorry I talked to you that way yesterday. I'll try to eat the fish. I can't do anything if I starve. Only in peacetime can you refuse food you don't like. Let's catch a fish. Good one. Okay, that's the same thing you just said. Happily, Kara ate some fish. Will found that he was starting to develop feelings for Kara. Drifting, Day 12. The stars are beautiful. If I were taller, I could reach them. Surely Lily and Lance are looking at the same star-studded sky. If I could talk to the stars, I could find out where everyone is. One of them you could switch classes, which still adds replay value. Yes, it does. Actually, the original Final Fantasy, you could choose what classes you could play, I think, right? You could choose Warrior, Red Mage, Black Mage, White Mage, Thief, and Monk or Fighter. There seems to be one extra star near the constellation of Cygnus. Yes, that red star. Shall we make a wish upon that star? I have a feeling it'll come true. Will, you close your eyes too. I hope for everyone's safety and for my father. Drifting, Day 18. We've been adrift for almost 3 weeks now. Hasn't your hair gone a little long? Just a little? Haha. Kara doesn't act like a spoiled princess now. If you told someone she was one of the island girls, no one would doubt it. It's terrible. What is that? There in the water. How are we not burnt to a crisp now? We've been in this open sun for 3 weeks. Maybe a shark. We could be eaten. What should we do? So I guess the better question is which SNES RPGs don't have replay value like Illusion of Gaia. Time to court an 8-year-old brat for some reason. What? They're circling our raft, but they're not attacking. Let's think about this. I think this is another one where I just have to wait. I got it, they're not hungry. My grandpa told me that only humans attack living things when they're not hungry. Then what we're doing is not usual behavior. We didn't eat fish until we were starving. That's right, they're going. Goodbye, sharks. Kara looks 8, lol. Character Illusion of Gaia. I don't think it really gives your ages. I always thought that they were like around 14, 15 or something like that. I mean, every Soul Blazer has some potential variation now that I think about it. Drifting, day 21. When I was in the castle, I loved watching the sunset. The sunset was so beautiful from the corridor of the castle, but now I've come to hate it. After the sun is set, the darkness comes. I thought I'd never see the sunrise again. But since you're with me, I see a beautiful sunrise every morning. With you by my side, I can even enjoy times like these. I've wanted to say the same things to you, but somehow the words just wouldn't come out. I just nodded, saying nothing. Up, time for the scurvy. Suddenly, Will fell over, unconscious. Will, what's wrong? Wake up, don't leave me here alone. I guess Earthbound was always the same, but you could play just for the humor, lol. You can wake him up now. He'll be fine if he takes vitamin C. It's scurvy, a disease caused by a long-term lack of vitamin C. Columbus's crew contracted it once, nothing to worry about. When it gets worse, the blood gets bad and the skin turns black. The gums bleed and the body starts decaying. Stop, I don't want to listen to such talk. Ha ha ha, I'm glad you're okay. But you know best, thank you. You should thank the dog outside. He found your raft and came to get me. I think the dog's name's Turbo. Turbo-tastic! Will, wake up. We've reached land. We're saved. Kara, where am I? We're at the home of the kind man who saved us. You've been tossing in your sleep. I kept putting the blankets on you, but you threw them off. This is the south outskirts of Oakton. The city of Frisia is half a day to the north. If you're looking for your friend, you should look in a big town. I'm going to go think, though. I'll come back when you're ready. Sounds about right. I don't remember Earthbound having a side quest or anything. I think it's the pot outside. You should thank the dog outside. He found your raft and came to get me. Found the red jewel. Woof woof. This dog's name is Turbo. Isn't he cute? Well, let's go. Maybe we'll see Lily, Lance, and Eric. So they went to Frisia. City of Frisia. Oh, it's nice. What a great city. If anyone played Terranigma, this game is almost identical. People who live in such a pretty place must have beautiful hearts. What a cute couple. Have you decided where you're staying tonight? No, not yet. We're looking for someone. Well, why not base your search here? It's settled. I'm exhausted. Don't you like it, Will? Let's go. The freesia is the city flower. Smells good, doesn't it? Listen to me carefully. You'd better not go on the back streets. Just as a rose has thorns, a pretty town has another side. I am the jeweler Gem. I control the 7 seas. I'm holding 11 of the red jewels for you. You've collected more than 3 jewels. According to the list, you get the herb. Terra Enigma has some optional stuff in it. Deep. You've collected over 5 jewels. According to the list, your defense power will be raised. You've collected over 8 jewels. According to the list, your life power will be raised. Your strength is raised by 1. What do you got next? I will give you goods for your jewels as written on the list. Next is strength, psycho power, dark power, my secrets. Dark power is honestly pretty useless because you can get the power up from shit, what the hell's the name of the town? It's not Dao, I think that's the Egyptian one. It's the one with Neil's parents. Is that right? Once you hold up the red jewel, she'll have to come running to my place. I am a famous master of disguises. If you saw me in another town, you wouldn't know me. Yeah, it has a surprising story too. I was startled. Someone dropped from the ceiling. Thanks for showing me that impressive dive. I will give you something. Slap. Kids, if you do something this dangerous again, you'll be in big trouble. Smacked me. You understand this place. Sometimes what you think is unimportant is the most important thing. Life is like that. This is a gift. Please take it. The old man secretly put something in Will's bags. Zero Abyss, I can't spell. Oh. I have to read this. I was asking about Zero Abyss about Terra Enigma, but really he said he started but not finished it. Zero Abyss, okay. Yeah, it's a game that I have to get back to at one point. That'd probably be a good idea to play the other 2 games in the trilogy. It's not like a tornado came through here. Maybe you'd be more comfortable in a place not quite so neat. What? It's locked from the inside. Well, come in. This is the hotel. Let's go in. And check this house. The upstairs is a mess. I'm ashamed. He has something in his eye. Ha ha ha. Tried to come up with a reason for why they're kissing. She was just helping me. Ha 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 ha. She was helping you by sticking her tongue down your throat? Come in. Will and Kara? Lily. Is it Lily? No, it's some other girl with blue hair. I was worried. It's been almost a month since we separated. I've been working and living in this hotel. Lance is in the room on the right. Go in there. Kara bring you in the hotel. Chris Hansen coming for your ass. Hi, why did you bring this young girl to this place today? They say I don't know who I am. Kind of strange. If I don't know who I am, how did I get here? Lance hit his head escaping from the Incan's ship. The doctor said that he has temporary amnesia. Meanwhile, I think Lance should stay here until he recovers. I am glad everyone is safe, but... Also, I haven't seen Eric since last night. I wonder what's happened. Well, he went exploring and... got caught. I think it's one of the pots in here. No, must be the next room. Who's Chris? Chris Hansen's that guy that used to be, I think, NBC To Catch a Predator. Found the red jewel. He would be part of those sting operations where they would catch the people like trying to set up dates with underage people. Usually, you know, smelly old dudes. Yeah, LOL. Ah, shit, what was it? I think it was this one. Oh, the catfish dude. Catfish dude. I guess that would kind of count as that. I am the controller gem. I'm holding 13 gems. She collected 12. Strength increase. Never knew what his name was. Hello. Hey, you ever watched the Boondocks? They had them that episode, The Booty Warrior. They go in here. Mothers are always worrying about things. I was afraid you'd been kidnapped by someone or had been wounded. My mother suffered like that. He's basically a meme now. He's always been a meme. And so there should be one more gem back here. I lived honestly a life of fun and laughter. If you don't want to lose your lives, go home. Yeah, Eric's in there. Where'd he go? Labor escaped. Have you seen him? No. Dark space. Record. Shit, it's already 2 AM. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this playthrough tonight. No one can put on a show like I can. Have a look. He breathes fire in my face, but sets his own head on fire. I'm nut. I don't believe in the spirits. If there were spirits, things like status wouldn't matter. I've tried not to think. The more I think, the more empty I become. Soon we will be sent away. Soon a great power will come from above, then mankind will die out. I don't know who made the prediction, but it's all a lie. I do this to forget. And it's the auction. When I think of myself in your position, I shudder. I have no time to worry about what people think. It's hard enough just taking care of myself. These laborers are the same age as you. Remember, there are people everywhere who live this way. Hey boy, kids can't come here. Go home. Go home. Or did you come to get a laborer? I like your courage. I don't know what you do here, but have a look around. I am Emus. I was brought here by the boat from far-off Asia. We are a hunting tribe. When we're hungry, we hunt for food. All the animals here have fallen victim to an unknown disease. Laborer. I am Remus. Our game disappeared and we had nothing to eat. We had no choice but to become laborers. We didn't know where we would be taken or what would happen. I am Sam. We were rescued last night by a man named Eric who was working at the hotel, but we were caught by the labor traders. He's being held in a house on the corner of the back street in town. Please save him. Sanitize for your innocence. Yep. Well, it should be... Yeah, it's right here. A man working at the hotel was caught by a labor trader. There was nothing he could do. There was nothing he could do about being found. He's the laborer who ran away yesterday. I should tell the labor traders. I was prepared for the worst when I did it. Please don't tell. I don't care about myself. I just don't want to get him in trouble. I don't want to tell them, but I need that red jewel. Labor trader sounds innocent. Oh, yeah, okay. Labor escaped. Have you seen him? Yes. Tell me where and I'll give you this red jewel. Will tell us where the laborer is hiding. Thank you. Here's a present. Please accept it. I don't feel good about myself now. Oh, well, at least I have my red jewel. If you don't want to lose your lives, go home. There's a man called Eric there. I've never heard of such a name. Why do you ask? Will, is that Will's voice? Save me! Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Shh. Hey boy, be quiet. I'll break down the door. Impossible, you've come to rescue me. I didn't think you could break down the door. The man ran away, scared. I tried to sneak into the camp to rescue 3 laborer brothers. I was discovered and now I'm like this. The laborers were forced to work in the diamond mine. I'll tell you where, please save them. Will learns the location of the mine. Yes, that's 3 gems here. I go to Diamond Mine. Diamond Mine! Diamond Mine was quiet as a tomb. Those flowing leaves of the tower such a good graphic effect. Yeah, I used to love seeing that all the time. A chill ran down Will's spine when he heard the screams from the back of the cave. Every time you see a skull, one of these things is going to pop up nearby. HP. Your HP power has increased. There are 8 laborers, including me, forced to work in the mine. Please save us. I just love how responsive the combat in this game is. I played Terranigma before I played this game. I was a bit spoiled on graphics already. Thank you for saving me. As a reward, I'll tell you something. This mine has a secret room. Its entrance blends into the wall. But you can find it by watching for wind blowing through cracks in the wall. Of course, it would blow fine hair like yours around. Then you'll understand. I like how they use my hair as a mechanic for finding secret rooms in this game. It's a very good use of the environment. That should be an herb in there. So the only red jewels I get in here are the 3 I get from the hidden laborer. Yeah, there's not a huge variety there. You have Will's Flute, Freedom's Sword, then Shadow's Firebird. Not a huge variety of the weapons or combat, but it's very responsive. So that's one of my favorite things about it. Your strength has increased. What's up there? Of course, you also have the abilities like Psycho Dash and Slider. Yeah, gameplay is smooth. It's funny that a game this old has more response than a lot of games that come out nowadays. There's a dark portal. I think that the wall's right here. Somewhere. Might be in the wrong. There it is. Thank you, I was buried in the cave-in. What would happen if we took longer? We want to give you a present. I'm sending 3 red jewels to the jeweler. Alright, that's all the red jewels I need from here.
Frieden! I think I get Dark Fire here. It's funny, Chrono Trigger is still more polished than every RPG since. Yeah, Chrono Trigger has definitely withstood the test of time. It's a game I should play too. Chrono Cross is one I want to finish. I got that on PlayStation. I remember playing it the first part through so many times I didn't have a memory card. So, you know, couldn't save. Because, you know, PlayStation is... I think I just tried blocking, which does not work on the lasers. I think it's like referring to the quality of the animation and everything. Combo attacks and Chrono Trigger still haven't been replicated, let alone beaten. Yeah, pretty good. Right, yeah, I get Dark Fire from here. Wakey wakey, eggs and bacon. Life up. HP power has increased. And turn back to Will, which and then I just turn back into Frieden. This whole sequence right here is kind of pointless. I open that up, I go through the portal, I turn back into Frieden. They could have just, you know, put the damn thing back here without me having to do this whole thing. But it's nice that they gave you the Dark Portal to turn back in the Will without having to backtrack. Dark Fire can now be used. Dark Fire is a dark power that only the Dark Knight, Frieden, can use. How many times can we use the word dark in one sentence? Use the aura power to scorch a distant enemy. Use the attack button to save energy. To this day, I still think this is one of the coolest attacks. Or they could have just Frieden hair blow and avoid changing, lol. Yeah, like I could just smack the wall with the sword and it would work. Imagine if Chrono Cross had combo attacks for all the different party combinations you could have. It's been such a long time since I looked at Chrono Cross, I really don't remember the combat too well. I remember it had some kind of weird system with like hit percentage or something like that. I don't really remember. Defense! 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 Punk. There are people who are forced to work deep in the diamond mine. Please use this key to save them. That game didn't have the same amount of combo attacks total, despite having a billion characters. There were a lot of characters, I remember that. You've got the elevator key. Another thing I like in this game is the music, because I think that even to this day it still has some of the best background music in a video game. I'm going the wrong way. I have to go up the staircase.
Chrono Cross is definitely disappointing if you go into expecting Chrono Trigger 2. Yeah. You have to think of it as its own game rather than a sequel. It's pretty much a different game, but it's still in the same universe, so there's some connections between it and Chrono Trigger. It would have been decent if they named it something else, though. Enemies in this one. I have to get 2 keys, I think. Morgue. I don't think a mine should have a morgue in it. That's the key. You found the mine key. Now it's mine key. Should be one more enemies. Oh, okay, I guess it's another. Strength up. Your strength has increased. That's the most important stat. Darkfire just like one-shots anything. HP. Full heal. Free him, I think he gives me other key. Thank you, I won't forget what you've done. Take this key. You have the key to the mine. Shouldn't it be a key to the mine? Because there's also another key that's just called the mine key. If that was the right way. Also known as Freedom Sword. What's that? Thank you. All living things in our home country have grown strange. People have turned to stone. Some are sick with unknown diseases. Thank you. Our home village is far across the ocean. If you could go there, help the villagers to regain their strength. Thank you. I heard from Eric that your friend has lost his memory. Legends say that there is a song that brings back the past. Please, let him hear it. Sam hums a strange melody. It is the key to everywhere. I'll be right back. I have to get more water because my mouth keeps drying out. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You've learned the memory melody. I need a favor. May I have the prison key and the Melody of the Wind as a souvenir of our meeting? How the hell do I hand him an intangible object? I'm sure I'll never use it again. Mostly RPGs, Secret of Mana is my favorite playing mobile Final Fantasy right now, lol. Hopefully it's a good port. I know that a lot of the, like the Android or iPhone adaptations of some of these games aren't really that great. They released Chrono Trigger, I think, on Steam, but it was just a shitty port. Not adaptation, it's called The City. Alright. Oh, it's going the wrong way. They patched the Chrono Trigger port quite a bit, and now it's supposed to be decent. Yeah, I still wouldn't pay money for it, though. Especially because I have a copy of it on DS, if I want to play it. Or I just, you know, go right there. To Phrygia. Funny thing about Phrygia, nobody's free. I was sitting there for a second, like it was gonna give me exposition. Any specific kind of RPGs or just all of them? I'm glad everyone is safe, but... Meanwhile, I think Lance should stay here until he recovers. It's good to be among friends again, if only I wasn't so sad. My tears have all been cried. They say I don't know who I am, kinda strange. If I don't know who I am, I guess the same exact thing I said before. Will began playing the melody, he remembered. Played the first PC port of Final Fantasy VII, they butchered the music, avoided ports ever since. That is the first Final Fantasy... Maybe not. I played Final Fantasy VIII on the PC, then I got Final Fantasy VII, but it didn't work right, so I returned and got the discs for PlayStation. What is this place? Somehow I feel a little homesick. I feel like I'm back in the womb. Everything that's happened and the people I've met are pouring into my head. I was raised in the town of South Cape. When my father didn't come back from an expedition, the most important thing in my life was gone. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stand my father using soldiers to invade other countries. It's awful when someone loses their life. What had taken years to put together was destroyed in one moment. I wonder if Seth is alright. People live on because they forget about unpleasant things. Skies of Arcadia port on the GameCube is better than the Dreamcast version, every way except for the music. And it's unfortunate, sometimes the music just doesn't transition well for some reason. What? What have I been doing? What's happened to everyone? Lance, your memory is back. I was worried. I wondered what would happen. I guess everyone was worried. I'd taken care of someone in the same situation. I'd take care of someone in the same situation. Well, there's an eccentric adventurer in the woods nearby. Shall we go? I think his name is Neil. Did you say Neil? That's the same name as my lost cousin. My cousin Neil, the inventor, flew in the sky in a thing called an airplane. So Will and his group went to the inventor's house. Ports are usually hit or miss for sure. Mostly old school RPGs. Some of my favorites are Phantasy Star 4, Lufia 2, Final Fantasy 4, 6, 7, Earthbound, etc. I like the Final Fantasy. I was doing a Final Fantasy X playthrough, which I should probably get back to at some point. Where did I end up? I stopped playing it right after the coastal battle with Sin. Neil's cottage. It's open, come in. He's in the middle of nowhere. Somebody knocks on his door and he says, "Come in?" Neil, it's me, Will from Southgate. Oh, Will, you've gotten strong. Are all these people your friends? This person stinks. What are you saying? You shouldn't talk like that. There's a wonderful smell in this room, isn't there? Hey, both of you talk pretty harshly. When you're wrapped up in inventing something, you don't care about your appearance. I don't think the smell is that bad, not enough for me to hate me for it. I've only been wearing these socks for a month. Mostly console RPGs because when you say old school RPGs, I think Ultima, Wizardry, and Might and Magic. Haha. Pretty good list though. I've only had mine on for 3 weeks. I guess I lose. I can't believe it. I don't want to breathe the same air as him. I've heard enough about my socks. Make yourself at home. You're Will's friends. Welcome. Not that old school, huh? I really like Wizardry 5 though. Though I've never played any of the Phantasy Star games. I played one of the ones on GameCube. Was it just called Phantasy Star Online? I don't remember. It's been about 2 years since we last met, hasn't it? I've invented lots of things since then. The 4 inventions in this room are my best work. Have a look. I've only had mine on for 3 hours. Setzel will be pleased when he sees this invention. I can't believe it. I don't. Those are airplane wings. It's part of a machine that will fulfill man's dream of flying in the air like a bird. GameCube had Phantasy Star Online. Yep, that was it. Phantasy Star Online. The body's too big and you need a runway to take off, so it's hidden in the desert. That's an oxygen tank. There's air inside. With this, you can breathe underwater, but there's only 1 minute's worth of air inside. Compressing the air would let you stay underwater longer, but I don't know how to do it. That's a camera. It will burn a copy of a scene onto printing paper. Problem is that it takes almost 30 minutes. Scenery doesn't move, but to photograph a person means they can't move for 30 minutes. When I used it, the eyes turned bright red like a rabbit's. That's a telescope. You can see stars as if they were in your hand. Tell me why you came to see me. Will tells Neil about hearing his father's voice and visiting the world's ruins in search to find the mystic statues. The online ones were nothing like the RPGs, but people still liked some of them. It wasn't a bad game. I did enjoy playing it. Interesting. I too have some interest in ruins. The ruins Will talked about are scattered over the world, but they have something in common. Drawing a line among the ruins makes a shape that looks like the constellation of Cygnus. Cygnus? That's the Tower of Babel where Will's father got lost. It's in the middle of the ground painting of the big white bird. There's a new red star below the constellation of Cygnus. That's right, you know a lot. The red star and Cygnus, Will's interest in the ruins, different elements are bound together organically. I don't know if it's by coincidence or by design, but something is going to happen. Fortunately, the Nazca ground paintings are a week's walk east of here. Go? Yes. Good, it's settled. Yeah, we could walk into the desert sounds like a good idea. We're going too. We don't want Will to be the only one having a good time. The group went to the Nazca Desert. It's not used to talking this much. Cerveza. I do like the transitions they have as you move from place to place, how it opens up the world map, has your whole party moving, rather than just, I don't know, just like moving the sprite across or something like that. Only a week's walk through the desert with a group of kids. It was a long way, but you did a good job. This is the most famous of the ground paintings, the Condor. Have you ever heard of it? No one knows why ancient people drew pictures like this. Whenever I come here, I'm overwhelmed by the grand sky. How often do you come here? You said it's a fucking week's walk from your house, damn. You should go see it for yourself. It's scary, I'll stay with Neil. Hahaha, don't be in such a hurry, wait for everyone else. When you look at it this way, it's like the white lines at an athletic event. Maybe the ancient Nazca people ran the 100-yard dash here. If he walks his freedom, he'll be sore when he switches back. Up until now, all I've done is go to school, study, and play. Sometimes I wonder if my being here isn't all a dream. Doesn't there seem to be a pattern in the way the rocks are scattered around? This is the condor's stomach. If you dig here, you might find eggs. It's a joke. Don't be so serious. Should be a moon tribe down here. There you are. Chase, chase, chase. Okay, that was weird. Coo, coo, coo. No, I lost him. These are the important questions that need answers. We'll talk about it when everyone comes back. The missing statue that Will spoke of is somewhere on this plane. I thought I'd seen the paintings before, but doesn't this condor look like Cygnus? Of course, I hadn't noticed. When we look at it, we see Cygnus, but ancient people probably just saw a condor. Ah, I've got it. Look where the rocks are on the ground. They're positioned like the stars in the constellation of Cygnus. Of course, Cygnus has 9 stars, and there are 9 stones. Where's the red star that appeared recently? Oh, where the fuck was it? Is it right foot? I would think it would be at the bottom. Where's the red star that appeared recently? Okay. Of course, at the joint of its left foot. Let's check the left foot. I know I should have said foot first, but I picked the wrong one. These are the important questions he needs. If he walks his freedom, will he be sore when he switches back? I don't know. Because I think it's his body transformed into Frieden. What an exciting experience. There's a tile buried in the sand. When Will's flute touched it, there was a rumbling sound. But why would my flute touch it? It's on my back. I'm not holding it. I'm not going plink. Hey, something huge is coming down. Will! Sky Garden. There's a strange garden floating in the sky over Nazca. On the ground, Neil and my friends look like tiny ants going back and forth. Maybe he compulsively touches everything with his flute. Why he needs to stop playing with his flute so often? Could the paintings be an airport for the Sky Garden? We meet again, Kukuku. You're a strong boy to have come this far. Now this is one of the best designed dungeons in the games that I can think of. Because at first you think it's small, but you can jump to the back of it, so it just like doubles the space. What if transport anyone else up there, they'd be screwed? Pretty much. Luckily, I'm the one with the magic flute. Found a red jewel. Well, let's send that to Jeweler Gem. Back of garden. Although I don't like the fucking worm enemies on the side because they drop their body parts as bombs. Damn it. You found the crystal ball. Should it be a crystal ball since I have to find 4 of them? Still one enemy. I think this is an herb. Yep. HP! Your HP power has increased. OCD much? Yes, yes I am. Ah, damn. Yeah, I said before, like, I'm very anal and retentive with my inventory. So unfortunately, the shadows kind of blend in with the dark tiles, so sometimes you can't even fucking see them. Your defense has increased. Never knew you could block those golems' armor shots. There's a lot of stuff you can block in this game that you wouldn't think you could. I like how this dungeon's kind of open where you can just pretty much go whichever direction you want. You have to do all 4 of them, but it doesn't matter what order you do them in, you can just go whichever direction. I just tried blocking the laser, it doesn't work on the laser. Ever played Earthbound Zero Abyss? A little bit, but I did not finish it. I don't know why I moved it up there. Or Resident Evil. I've played a little bit of the Resident Evil games. The ones I can remember I played were Resident Evil 4, and I played a little of the Code Veronica, because it was available from the video store. Back when video stores were a thing. Dark Space! Of course. Always be Frieden. I've had an interest in playing the Resident Evil games, but I never actually sat down and like played one through. I played a large part of Resident Evil 4, but I never finished it. So you don't have the pain of inventory management from those games then. Yeah. Inventory management is my favorite pastime. Well, not really. I just very OCD with the way things are ordered. Just in my inventory when I was playing WoW, it's constantly moving shit around. It had to be all in order. That's what you get. To the back, to the back. Power of destruction. Oh, we got upgrade. Your strength has increased. Nice. HP. Crystal ball. 2 more to go. Backtracking. How about Parasite Eve? I know of the game, but I've never played it. Wait. Don't fall down now. Not exactly sure how I stay on the back of the garden, though. Must have its own graviton generator or something. Magic Floating Island, you can't explain that. Sure I can. Magic! Click. Oh my god, I'm just... What am I doing with my life right now? I just tanked like 4 hits there for no reason. Ah, yep. I do that every time. I just apparently don't care about my life. What am I doing? I need to turn back to Will for the next area, so I might as well do it. Oh, I'm gonna get more water soon. Ah, yeah. Ah, it didn't work. Didn't. Still 5 enemies. Missed some somewhere. One's an herb, one's the crystal ball. That's the crystal ball. I gotta go back around to get the other chest for the herb. It's funny, it's like I open up these chests and I usually never use the herbs. I like the fact that you can knock the enemies into each other and deal damage to them that way. HP has increased. I got working more than half. Alright, later Fantasy Freak, thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to throw that follow, man. Get that cool animation popping up on the screen when you do. Defense! You've been followed. Oh, I've been unfollowed. Yeah. I'm not a nerd, I'm a geek. Not a nerd. Let's see, Fantasy Freak. Alright, have a nice night, man. Alright, 0 enemies on this side. 0 on this side, okay, I'm good. Wait a second. Did I need to go back around, or do I have the exit over here? Yeah. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. As is typical of most things. Alright, can't get this way. I keep doing that. I don't mean to run, but I keep double tapping. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ah, my god. This isn't even the right spot. What am I doing? I got so much HP at this point, it's like I don't even fucking care if I run into that stuff. Gotta go fast! I need to be Will for Psycho Dash at some point here. That's the reason why I transformed. Found a red jewel. That should be the second one I got here. That opens that up. To get down there and Psycho Dash to those statues. Defense. That's where the crystal block is. Back as the garden. If I do that, it gets stuck on this side. What? That was a bad place to stand on. Your strength has increased. Click. That's not the way. Do you know the way? You found the crystal ball! Okay, this dungeon is longer than I remember, haha. Nah, it's probably just because I'm fucking up. Wait a second. I guess I can only... Alright, that's portal so I can turn into Will from Frieden. I can't actually leave here as Frieden though. Is there a dark space here? Yep, right here. Ah, but it doesn't let me turn into Frieden here. Alright. I just gotta remember where the hell the damn portal is at. That's the one I came from. Ah, fudge buckets. I was supposed to stop myself from running. Too soon. There we go. I know there's a portal over here somewhere. Not there. keep backtracking and not remember where the fuck I'm going. And that's the exit. Earn rubies by watching the stream, following, hosting, or donating. Spend them on nifty things like song requests and redemptions. I hate that they make it so tight here for these orbs so you can't get past them. I wonder if there was an easier one for me to get to. Dark Knight Freedom. Just tank the damage. I have to go this way. Tank it. Gotta go fast! Boss time! Oh my god, what am I doing? Are you planning on using those herbs at all? Haha. Usually I don't use the herbs. That is the first time I've died to that boss. I don't know how. Oh my god, I'm at half health. I don't fucking believe I died to this boss. Oh my god. Hey, this first time for everything, no worries. I have not died to this boss since I was 6. It's like I'm rushing. I don't know why I'm rushing through shit, but apparently that's what I'm doing. A strange noise fills the air around you. From out of nowhere you hear Neil's voice. Will, you're falling to the ground. Grab the airplane and we'll fly you out of here. I missed! You missed! How could you miss? Shoot, I dropped the contact. You what? Idiot! Will is doomed for sure now. Neil, it's still a little ways to the ground. Try again. Okay, I'll get him this time. But I thought it was kneecaps and still. No, he has the bronze kneecap. That was a close one. Sob, sob. Sniff, sniff. Don't cry, Will's been saved. Neil, you were great. This invention saved Will's life. Haha, don't flatter me. We should try and locate the next ruins. I expect the shape of Cygnus is the same as the shape of Mu. Well, to the ocean. Mu lies somewhere in this ocean. So there's my question. It took us a week. That's what he said. It took a week to walk to the Nazca lines from his house. And he said that he buried the plane out in the desert somewhere. So you're telling me that within the past like half hour since I got onto the garden, they found the plane? Where the fuck did he leave the plane? We got out of the airplane in the nick of time. Neil's a good inventor, but it seems there's always something missing in his inventions. I guess nobody's perfect, including Neil. Next thing he knew, Will was standing in a huge palace. I couldn't remember anything since my water landing. Is everyone safe? A week's walk, but obviously the plane must have been on standby. Oh yeah, this is the same with the enemies that don't count. Can't believe I used up a fucking life. What? A sign of life from the right-hand room. Will, where is it? We found a red jewel. What? I can hear a soft voice from somewhere. This is the Palace of Vampires. The fountain in this palace produces demons continuously. What? A sign of life from the left-hand room. What is this place? Dark and lonely. Mother, save me. As a kid, this place used to freak me the fuck out. What? I can hear a soft voice from somewhere. In the basement of the castle is a strange fountain. The stone is there. Hurry, hurry. Hurry! 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 Lily. Wah! Hey, you scared me. I practically had a heart attack. I hated the vampire boss fight when oh, they are a fucking pain in the ass. I saw Eric in the other room, but something's strange. His body is half transparent, I can see through it. And he seems to be unconscious, as if his spirit is lost. Let's stick together, we don't know what will happen. Yeah, the vampire fight sucks. I'll borrow Will's pocket for a while. Will, let's go. Lily is a pocket girlfriend. I didn't check the other rooms yet. I think I get the key or something from there after I purify the fountain. This is where I came from. Alright, yes, let's go down the other staircase. What? I can hear a soft voice from somewhere. The purification stone in the castle. I can't seem to open the lid. Lily speaks from his pocket. Wait a minute, isn't there a hole in the coffin? I could get in through the hole. I better have a look. There's a key fastened inside the coffin. No wonder it didn't open. I found a strange stone inside this coffin. You found the purification stone. Congratulations. Find the red jewel. Send it to the jeweler gem, and great prizes you shall have. Oh, there's no power up here, so all these dudes just respawn. What? It's a strange fountain. Could there be a connection between this and the rock? He raises the purification stone. The stone began to glow, then disappeared into the spring. Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Oh, wait a second.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
Thank you. I was brought to this palace from Phoenicia and changed to a demon. Lee speaks from his pocket. What? All the demons we saw before were human beings? I know what it feels like to be close to death. Death is terrifying. Oh. I wonder if the animals we eat feel the same way I felt right before death. Right before death. That. I can talk. We were labor traders arrested for the crime of buying and selling human beings. But the party officials sold us to a vampire. I can't believe it. Yeah, what goes around comes around, asshole. Well, well, this is the result of being tempted by a beautiful woman. A nice guy asked me, so I followed him. I don't trust men. It's the coffins up there. Up we go. A vampire couple lives in the coffins. They bring people here, turn them into demons, and use them for labor. This palace is connected to the land of Mu. The vampires are looking for something there. We were almost changed into demons. I'm afraid of what might have happened if you had come later. That's where I found Lily. I overheard the vampire say something like the mystic statue can be found in Mu. Is this the right one? Yeah, this guy has the key to the seaside palace. I stole a key from the vampire woman. Here, take it. You received the key to the seaside palace. I guess a seaside palace, but, you know, the key doesn't need to be wrapped in water. Yeah, there's nobody in these side rooms anymore. What will we do now? Desert in the middle of the ocean. Maybe we could seize the palace and live there together. Convenient dialogue is convenient. Yes, it is. On the top floor of the palace is a passageway leading to Mu. He tries using the key to the seaside palace. Key turns, making a strange sound. Lily spoke from his pocket. The phantom land of Mu lies ahead. Long hallway. Lily speaks from his pocket. A passageway. I wonder if it goes clear to Mu. Yes, it does. Lily and I set foot on Mu. They will probably welcome us after waking from a sleep of 1,000 years. Evil water droplets! My golems suck. Okay. How many times do I have to double tap before I do the jump attack? And boom goes dynamite. I get Psycho Slider here, so that's nice. It's a good tool for getting around obstacles. Gotcha, bitch. It is empty. Yeah, that's right, I fucked you up, didn't I? Click, 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 click. Bong. Ah. Forgot about that. If you use the jump attack, you can pretty much dodge just about anything. I need the statue. The Room of Hope. Oh, you bitch. Yeah, you piss them off, they'll shoot a rocket in each direction. Empty. Sit down, and right there. You found the Statue of Hope. The Statue of Hope. Was there a room with the same name? Yeah, there's invisible chests. You just gotta look for where this face coincides with that face. So they bisect each other right here. That's where you find the statue. So this is the hint right there. You see? Oh. Well, I've been thinking. It appears as if the treasure chest is in the exact spot where the line of vision between both statues cross. I wonder if this is supposed to mean something. Maybe not. Alright, I honestly forgot that Lee told you that. Guess that's how I figured it out the first time. Boom. And now I can load the water level. Boom, 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 boom. The sun god, Rama. The ocean holds the power. Ah, there's less water than before. It looks like we can explore new areas now. We can now explore new areas. Was there... I don't remember there being another staircase down. I'm pretty sure this one's a dead end over here. Yeah, this is a dead end. Come at me, brah. I love getting that double hit in. Just nuke the hell out of him. I can just go down here. Okay, this pisses me off. Okay, I don't know what the hell's going on here. There we go. Never had trouble going up there before. Kill the one in the middle, then it detonates these things. So it's easy to kill these ones before you kill the one in the middle. Unless you want to be a putz and walk into it. Psycho Slider for that. How fast can you run? It's either Psycho Slider or Freedom. I think it's Psycho Slider. Psycho Slider! Psycho Slider can now be used. Only young Will can use the Psycho Slider. You can now use the sliding attack to pass through small passageways. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Alright, thanks for stopping in, VG. See you later and good luck. Alright, thank you. If you haven't hit follow yet, just, touch that button, helps out. Throw that cool looking animation up there. Looks like you're hurt. Close your eyes. Record. Alright, thanks for following, man. Alright. I'm probably not going to finish this tonight, so I'll probably wind up doing the other half tomorrow. I'll probably just finish up with the vampire bosses, then do Overwatch or something. This is actually easier if I do this, I think. Psycho Slider is ridiculously good attack. Up on the statues. I think this one blows up those rocks below me. Yep, that blows up those. Damn it. Should be right around here. There it is. You found the Statue of Hope. It fills you with hope. The Statue of Hope? Was there another room with the same name? Yes, there was. Strength increase. Can't go that way. I can just slide right through those spikes. That's just silly. So I got Psycho Slider. Two enemies here, but I gotta lower the water level. He raises the Statue of Hope. A strange whisper is heard from somewhere. The sun god Rama. The ocean holds a power. You found a red jewel. Send it to Jeweler Gem. Actually, I think I saw us on this spot. Gotta back up. That's the entrance. I gotta get down there somewhere. Let's come back from the screen or something. Unless there's... damn it. What am I doing? Defense! I like the fact that you just spawn in the same exact spot. Got the chest. You found Rama's statue. Should be a second one, I think. Okay, reach over here. Heart. Go planet! I don't know if I still need to use Psycho Slider. Grapefruit. Ah, no, it doesn't. This is the one that was charging for. That's pointless because I was already full health, so I didn't need to go in there at all. Okay, what am I doing right now? HP. HP power has increased. Rama statue. Alright, now I can go fight the boss. Spot in the spot. Wasn't this one a dead end? Yeah, it's a dead end. That's where I came from before. Should be a portal over here. There it is. Change into the Dark Knight Freedom. Strength! Strong strength, total defense. I just need to find the spot I have to go down at. Defense. That's where I need to go. Yeah, that happens every fucking time. Half an HP is not worth going into heal over. Erases the Rama statue. Erases the Rama statue. This looks like an ancient burial ground for the people of Mu. I am Rama, king of Mu. My body passed on long ago, but my spirit lives on. If you look closely, you can probably see wandering spirits. Once a single ray of light came from the sky. People thought it was the light of the spirits. 1 year after that, our bodies began to change. One got very thin, one turned to stone, one's body melted like water. Family and friends turned to monsters before our eyes. We fought back the tears. Many saw no point in living if this continued. Some couldn't take it and thought we should flee from here. But Mu is an island. We didn't know if we'd find another place to live. There were no materials for a boat. It would sink if made of stone. They started building an undersea tunnel. They dug on, not knowing how long it would take. The underwater tunnel dug by man is inside. Please, take this mystic statue. Oh, there's number 3. It's the vampire couple. Eric! Help! Someone save me! You found the mystic statue. I thought that guy who came to the palace was strange. We were right to let him go. What are you saying? You were drooling when he was here. You're always like that when young ones come. All you ever think about is food. So do you. Wait, this is not the time or place for an argument. First, let's get the mystic statue. Get ready. Bitch. Oh, you. I hate when I can't see them. Oh, you fucker. I'm glad he's gone. It's your turn next. Get ready. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
Love that sound effect. First, defuse the bomb. Hurry, hurry! There's a red wire and a blue wire sticking out of the bomb. At the red one, why not? There's always a red one. I don't think it matters which one you pick. The bomb has been defused. Saved. Billy speaks from his pocket. Sorry, Will, there was nothing I could do. My legs gave out from fear. I couldn't move or make a sound. Up to now, I thought I was strong, but in a crisis... Sorry for staying in your pocket for so long. Don't tell anyone that Will's in disguise. Door's over here. Will, are you okay? Will, I don't see Lily. Has something happened? I'm here. Sorry I was worried you. Will was protecting me, so I was okay. Well, Will seems to have really grown up. It doesn't matter. Let's think about how to leave Moo. That's good. We heard some things from someone called Rama. Will told everyone about Moo and the people who had come through the underwater tunnel. It's such a sad story. Separated from those with whom they lived, others remaining underwater. If we go through the tunnel, maybe we can reach the mainland. Good idea. Let's get out of here. Seaside Tunnel. 5 days have passed since we entered the tunnel. The same scenery goes on and on. It's hard to keep track of time. Let's rest here today. I'm so tired. I must have walked 500 miles today. I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles and something, something, something. This is crazy, having to walk so far. Enough. You've been tired ever since we started this trip. Lance is right. Kara, I think all of us feel the same way. Let's eat. I'm hungry. Thousands of years ago, people walked through this tunnel. Somehow, when I think of the distant past, I feel so insignificant. I wonder how far this tunnel goes. People are strange. I'm afraid the longer we travel in this tunnel, the easier it will be to forget why we are here. Oops. Maybe all ancient people were that way. I want a steak and a salad. My skin has gone dry from eating weird food. Hey, don't look. I guess he's taking a leak. These mushrooms grow all over the tunnel. It's our only food. Yesterday, baked mushroom. The day before, boiled mushroom. Before that, raw, awfully tasteless. We can't ask too much. I'll do it to live. We have to eat. Oh no, Will found more mushrooms. It's better than starving. Well, let's eat. And this way, another day passed slowly. 8th day in the tunnel. Unable to sleep, I stared at an underground river. Can't sleep? No, I'm looking for more mushrooms. Just kidding. Will, you've changed during this journey. Somehow you've grown up. I don't understand it myself, but I can use some strange power and my body has changed to the body of a warrior. The change seems to have started when my father went to the Tower of Babel. I'm just starting to understand that power. Why did you join this dangerous expedition? At first it was just for fun, but now it's a secret. We will walk all day again tomorrow. Let's get some sleep. 2 weeks since entering the tunnel, still no end in sight. Last night when I was sleeping, I heard an odd sound from above. Kara is very concerned about that sound. I'm too tired to do anything. Wait, I hear it again. What is that sound? Maybe it's Riverson. Oh no, we've got to run. Run? Run where? Quiet everyone, this vibrating sound. It's Morse code. It's a signal ships use to talk to each other. The length of the sound indicates letters. Let's see if I can decode it. Wait. This is Seth. Seth? Shh, quiet. Neil continues. I was swallowed by Riverson. When I came to, the form of my body had changed to Riverson's. This Riverson is a creature who lives in the ocean. I don't know if it's human or not. He said that evolution is being affected by the light of a comet. I wanted to continue the journey with you, but not in this body. You must figure out this riddle of the comet and the ruins. I don't hear anything now. Seth, I'm scared. This guy must have studied Morse code. Seth, too, did a good thing. But Seth didn't have a human form. No, Eric, don't jump to conclusions. Only humans think that human shape is the best one. Well, cheer up, let's go. We're here at last. We've walked through the tunnel for almost a month. Look, a sign. What? Angel Tribe. Travelers, please use this room. Angels living in a place like this? They say angels don't like meeting with people. First, we can rest in that room. What? Will, come with me. What are you grinning about? I'll explore this place myself. Don't try to follow me. Why are you so grouchy? Maybe she's just tired. Let her be for now. She likes turning that dandelion. Travelers, please use this room. Will, I want to talk to you about something. It's hard to talk about, but I seem to have fallen in love with Lily. I dream only of her. I want her to notice me. That's not like me, is it? Not true. But you spent a lot of time together. It only seems natural. Seems only natural. Soon it will be Lily's 15th birthday. I want to give her a present and tell her how I feel. What would you give her? Of course, something she'd wear would be nice. When she sees it, she'll think of you. Of course, I'll find stones and make a necklace. Thanks for the advice. I'll think about it. It's good to have friends. Does one of these shards have a gem? Why do angels live in such a dark place? Feels so gloomy. The sun is really bright. I never noticed that before. I think the angels are descendants of the Mu people. Angel Village entrance. This is the Angel Village. If our bodies are exposed to the sun for long, we'll perish. I don't know when we started living here, but when I look at the ocean, my heart aches. We have no emotions. I've neither laughed nor cried since the day I was born. I just survive. Should be a save point nearby. It's been said that we are the form into which humans evolve. This is the Angel Village. If our bodies are exposed to the sun for long... Okay, you already said that. People here love to dance. Well, I thought you guys didn't have emotions. I dance to remember what it feels like to be human, but... The picture on that wall was painted by Ishtar, but the model in the painting was lost. We are expressionless, but Ishtar painted us with faces overflowing with human kindness. After that, people wanted to be painted flocked here. I used to dance with the person in that picture. Found a red jewel.